Someone is forbidden from being around you. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. Someone is forbidden from being around you. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you can't be around me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, you can't be around me. See, what people don't realize is it is a privilege to be around a chosen one. It is a privilege to be around an individual who has the presence of God within them, okay? And see, what happens is when God sit high and he look low, he's looking low on those who are not doing right by his people, his righteous, his chosen, his elected. And he's seen how they treated you. He's seen how they didn't do right by you, whether that was manipulation, whether that was the wrong type of persuasion, whether that were people trying to take from you, steal from you, hurt you, harm you, even destroy you. He's seen it. And so what he said was, listen, I understand this your mama, but they can't be around you. I understand this your best friend, but they're not worthy of being around you. I understand this your husband, your wife, but they are not worthy and deserving of you. So what he did was he made them forbidden of being around you, from being around you. And now they're trying to find a way to get back in contact. They're trying to find a way to reach out to you. They're trying to reach out to people who know you, but he won't let them near you because they don't have good intentions for your life. They're not coming back around you to uplift you. They're coming back to do three things. That's to kill, steal, and destroy you. And so, family, when they're having these conversations with you, if they find a way to get back in contact with you, you got to realize that it's not genuine. No, it's not 100% genuine, right? They are forbidden. You know what this reminds me of, y'all? This reminds me when Adam and Eve was in the Garden of Eden, right? And the Garden of Eden means to be in God's presence. And so at that particular time, y'all, when he created Adam and then made Eve from Adam's rib, he said, I want them to be so close to me that I'm going to put them and place them within my presence. Right? Somebody drop that down below in the comments. God's presence. That is very important. See, he looked at them as his first creations, which they were, but they was near and dear to his heart. They were near and dear to his heart. So he placed them within his presence, right? But once the serpent was able to get in, manipulate Eve, and then Eve then convinced her husband or Adam, then he forbid them from being in his presence. See, anytime God said you are forbidden, it is a big deal. He said, listen, you can eat from any tree you want to eat from, just not that tree right there. It's forbidden. And see, when he forbids something, he does it for a reason. See, whenever he forbids you from something, it is because that thing can either harm you, hurt you, expose you, give you too much, overwhelm you, or sometimes it's just not the right time for you to even know what it is that he's trying to keep you from. So when a person is forbidden or forbidden from being around you, it is for a reason. Okay? Now, this is where a lot of people go wrong, y'all. When doors close, we're banging on that door to open back up. God closed that door. When people walk away from us, we're running right back to them, sending that text out of being desperate, lonely, or even if we're not desperate, maybe we just feel like we need that person in our lives. And the entire time, God say, no, they are forbidden from being around you. They are forbidden from being in your presence. I'm trying to protect and save you. Why do you want this jigaboo in your life? Why do you want this person who's only here to harm you? Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? They are forbidden from being around you. And that's where a lot of people go wrong at, because they keep calling them right back in, right? But family, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this video, y'all. Once again, someone is forbidden from being around you. Y'all got to understand that quick, fast, and within a hurry. Now, I'm sure y'all probably noticed it's a lot of wind out here, y'all. Here in Atlanta, it was like a storm. It was supposed to be a big one where it was like hail, heavy winds, tornado watches and warnings, rain, of course. And so we're still having some of the side effects. So within this video, you may hear a lot of wind. I apologize for that, y'all. But it won't be me if I cut the sounds out and cut the winds out. I think it just keep everything authentic. So y'all try to bear with me on that. However, y'all, I'm just letting my people know. But y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. And yes, y'all, we are in the legendary field, the green pasture. And every time I say something, y'all, it's gonna be divine, powerful, and deep. Guaranteed, y'all. But let's go ahead and get directly into it. So, number one, y'all, first sign of how you know they are forbidden from being around you is, number one, loss of contact. Okay? Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, loss of contact. So, maybe you was in this relationship or you had this friendship, okay? Sometimes, y'all, this even goes for marriages, right? Because separations occur and you lose, contact with the individual. But relationship, friendship, marriage, separation, whatever, somehow y'all have lost contact. And sometimes it's not even a real reason of why y'all lost the contact. Y'all just did. Well, that is a clear indication that God didn't see them fit for your life. And see, when y'all hear me say God didn't see them fit for your life, you're probably thinking I'm talking about right now. Yep, I know. Well, see, God does not see you for where he started you. He see you for where he's going to end you. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. God does not see you for where he started you, but he sees you for where he's going to end you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Which means he has started you, but he already ended you before he started. And so the things that you are doing currently oftentimes don't match up with what you're going to do in the future. The places you eat at currently oftentimes don't match up with the places you're going to eat up in the future or eat at in the future. Brenda, what are you saying right now? He says, I have to shift you away. I have to remove, misplace. I have to keep them away from this next chapter of your book. So you lost contact with them. You don't have their number no more. They don't have your number. They don't have no type of way or no way of getting in contact with you. Why? Because y'all lost that contact. Y'all don't even have the same friends anymore. Y'all don't have the same mutual spots anymore. Y'all have lost complete contact. And so this is where people go to doing their detective work, going on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, looking for that person, and then they find them. But once they find them, they realize shortly that they were better off without them. So you lost their contact for a reason. However, we all have free will. And he says, listen, I'm going to put you out of range. I'm going to place you away from them. But if you text them, if you call them, if you reach out to them, that's on you. Now you are stepping in the way of their own punishment. Somebody drop in the comments and say, get out the way. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say, get out the way. Sometimes, y'all, we think that everybody else is getting within our way. No, sometimes we get in our own way by stepping in front of somebody else's punishment. See, he tried to get you away from that woman, but you called her back. He tried to take you away from that man, but you found him. He tried to get you away from that toxic family, but you kept running back. Now it's time to believe in yourself. They are forbidden from being around you. I know what you're thinking, but Reno, I need them. I accomplished my first achievements with them. I accomplished my first goals with them. They were around when I didn't have anything. Everybody who's riding with you, not riding for you. If you give out the gas, you're going to see exactly who will push that car. And most times, it's not the people who you think are going to. So sticking to the point, y'all, you have lost contact with them, all right? And they lost contact with you. But here's the thing. You got free will. And if you want to find that person, they'll pop back up, but it won't be nothing pretty. Number 2, it's going to be this right here, family. Force is not stronger than spirit. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder. For my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. Force is not stronger than spirit. Now, this right here is something that I really want to go into depth on, y'all. When I say force is not stronger than spirit, I don't care how much you try to mix water and oil. It's never going to mix because it's not designed that way. I don't care how much you try to mix some type of substance with another substance or toxic chemical and hope that it don't cause some type of explosion. It's going to happen regardless. What is not meant to be together is not meant to be. Which means I don't care how much you try to force something. If it is not meant to be, it won't happen, y'all. A lot of times we try to force situations. I'm going to just call him. I'm going to just call her. I'm going to just go over there. I'm going to just do it anyway. Your spirit telling you not to go over there. Your spirit telling you this ain't good. Your spirit telling you they're going to mess this up. Your spirit telling you they're using you. Your spirit is telling you. However, what we do as human beings is we try to force something, right? Y'all ever seen a person who keep going back to that same individual, but every time they go back, it's like they have a new story and the story is worse. You know, one point, I seen Charles texting somebody. Okay, cool, you know, girl, you may not want to be with him, but hey, you want to go back, fine. Then next thing you know, I caught Charles calling somebody. Well, it seems like it's getting a little worse. You may want to step away from her. Well, girl, you know, I think I'm going to go back to him. Next thing you know, she done caught Charles in the house with somebody. You see how it keep getting worse? It went from a text to a call to now action. Now what else you need? A baby, right? So what I'm simply saying, y'all, is that this is what happens when you force something. Force is not stronger than spirit. God is going to give you the intuition. He's going to give you the discernment. He's going to give you the feeling that you need in order to get away from this person and succeed. Force is not stronger than spirit. No matter how much you put yourself around this person, no matter how much you become delusional, no matter how much you convince yourself, because you know, y'all, as human beings, we can convince ourselves. We can make ourselves believe something. Like, no, seriously, y'all. You can be 5'1" and you can make yourself believe that you are 6 feet tall. You can make yourself believe that. How is it? Because the mind is very powerful. You can make yourself believe that you're happy within your relationship. You can make yourself believe that you are rich and famous. You can. But see, that is where things go wrong. Because just because you believe that, it doesn't mean that that's exactly what it is. If Bruce Lee was still living, I can sit here all day and tell myself, I'm just as good as Bruce Lee. I can knock Bruce Lee out. I can tell myself that. But does that make it true? Let's see if I walk up on Bruce Lee and see what happened to me. Yeah. Let's walk up on Floyd Mayweather and see what happened to you. If you're not a licensed and professional boxer, let's see what happened to you. Yeah, I can beat him. Just because you believe it doesn't mean that it's true. So that goes right back to it, y'all. Force is not stronger than spirit. You know what the reality is in here, okay? They are forbidden from being around you. Number 3, y'all. It's going to be this right here, family. Something random always happen. It always happen, y'all. Something random always happen, okay? So, for instance, let's just say, y'all, you are on this job and you know you're not supposed to be working on this job, but for some reason, you feel like this is all you can get. You feel like this is the best you can do. We do this with people as well, y'all. Maybe you got a person and you feel like you will never get better. You have a person, you feel like this is all you know. You become very comfortable, right? But then something random happens, such as a person doing you wrong, lying on you, cheating on you, beating you. Maybe the job fires you. Maybe the job allows someone to talk dirty to you and nothing happened to them, but they made you take all the accountability. It's like something random always happens. Have this ever happened to you? Drop in the comments and let me know, y'all. This is a clear indication that you were forbidden from being around that person, or that person was forbidden from being around you. It's always a situation that happens. You were forbidden. They were forbidden. And God is trying to protect you from being in that situation. I know you're always thinking, man, it seems like every time I get with this person, something happens. When I was younger, y'all, dealing with certain crowds, it always seemed like something happened. The reason why is because bad associations spoil useful habits. If I'm around the wrong people, of course something bad gonna always happen. It's not rocket science. When you are around things that you're not supposed to be around, something random will always happen. Point blank, period. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 4, y'all. Y'all never cross paths. This right here is really big. Y'all never cross paths. I mean, let's just say y'all go to the same gym. You will never see that person. Never. Whenever you're going in, they're going to be coming out. And matter of fact, before you even get there, they're going out. Whenever you're going out, they're coming in. And before they even get to the parking lot, before they even get to the door, they won't be able to see your face. God is making it that way so you won't even be tempted. He's making that way so you won't even feel like you want to fall weak or fall vulnerable to those old temptations or those old feelings, people who made you feel comfortable at one point. He won't even allow you to see that person's face. Y'all won't cross paths. There's people who have not met again. Listen, y'all, they've known each other for 20 years, but they have never seen each other's faces again. They won't cross paths. Simply because God won't allow them to meet again. They won't cross paths. And if you find yourself dealing with a person and y'all have crossed paths again, understand something, y'all. That's going to go right back to force is not stronger than spirit. So let's just say y'all have crossed paths and y'all are trying to get back up. Y'all are trying to hang back out. Y'all are trying to have fun. Whatever y'all used to do, force won't be stronger than spirit. So you still won't feel natural. It still won't feel genuine. Something in the back of your mind is going to tell you, this ain't for me. This ain't for us. I'm not for them. They're not for me. Force is not strong in the spirit. But for the most part, y'all, you won't cross paths with this individual. Understand something. When it came to my divorce, we pretty much just walked away. Honestly, I walked away, right? But from that day, I didn't see that person no more. And we have mutual friends. We know mutual people, but we never cross paths. And it's not to say I want to cross paths, but what I'm saying is, y'all, I have yet to see this person. Period. She's forbidden from being around me. When you don't do right by God's people, when you don't do right by God's chosen, He'll keep you away from them. He'll keep you away from His righteous and from those who want to do right. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Last thing, y'all, number 5, mutual acquaintances can't interfere. Mutual acquaintances can't interfere. So y'all know how normally if you have a mutual friend or family member, and let's just say they like this person, you know, and they wanted to see y'all together forever, or they wanted y'all to be friends always, right? Like, didn't nobody want to see the Jackson 5 break up, y'all? If we can get them all together, we would. If we all can get the groups who we always wanted to see together forever, we would. But see, when people have reached that limit, when people have reached that ultimate capacity, or their ultimate capacity of what they can hold, it don't matter if it's President Obama, Biden, Trump, whoever. They're not going to fall back into that same trap. Because that's exactly how they see it. It's a trap. I want to grow. I want to build. I want to have more. They're not a good fit for me. Whatever their case is, or whatever their reasons of not wanting to get back together is, but family, it will literally take for hell to freeze for them to even consider it. I'm just being honest. So sticking to the point, y'all, mutual acquaintances can't interfere. There's nobody in my family or my friend group who can make me want to go back to my ex-wife. I don't care who it is. There's nobody who can make me want to go back to my ex-best friend. I don't care who it is. Okay? They are forbidden from being around you. Point blank, period. But with that being said, y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all check out any one of those Yes Sir t-shirts. Book a one-on-one session with me, family. You can get any one of my books, or y'all can be sure to enroll into my social influence course, family. All right? But remember, someone is forbidden from being around you. All right? I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Y'all keep a rich mentality. Peace.